this is a collective reading for the new moon in Leo tomorrow. Sorry, full moon in Leo tomorrow, Sunday 8th of August. And this is a collective reading for Lionsgate, which is a very rare occurrence, astrologically speaking. And again, I'm no kind of expert on astrology, but I am trying to learn. So with this, I've been feeling a certain, like, really intense energy for the past couple of weeks, and I wanted to kind of explore that a bit further and see why I might be feeling that way and what relevance it has to, obviously, energy, present energy, and what's going on at the moment. So I will be using the Rider-Waite deck, so I'm just going to shuffle the deck. And again, this is a collective reading, so we'll see what messages come out. And again, they're not going to resonate for everyone, but please do take what resonates and just disregard what doesn't. I'm also going to use the Moonology deck for some advice. I've got a lovely picture of my late grandma who passed away earlier this year, and my cousin painted a photograph of her, like digitally painted it, you know, on like an iPad. I'm sorry, but technology is not my strong point, so but it's like she painted it digitally, and it is just incredible. So she just painted it from a photograph. So I'll show you. Actually, this is my late grandma Janie, and so my cousin painted this. So talented. But then keeping a picture there, and it was funny actually. I'll shuffle the Moonology deck while I'm talking, but mine, I was sat in bed, not last night, but the night before, and I had bought that frame because my sister gave me a copy of the painting, and I wanted to get a frame, and I found this frame in the shop, and I thought, oh, this is the perfect frame. It's kind of like shabby chic, it's very her style, glamorous, that sort of thing. And I was lying in bed that night, and for some reason, I don't know what I clicked on, because I wasn't actually looking at my photos at the time, I don't think, or maybe I was looking at my photos, and my phone just all of a sudden out of nowhere took me to a picture from Christmas Day 2018, and it was a picture of her with my dog, because I took my dog around there on Christmas Day, and I can feel her presence very much with me at the moment. And actually, funny enough, last night I went out with my boyfriend, and we met this guy who we got talking to, and he said, oh, I feel like there's an angel on your shoulder, and it's her. I can feel her presence so strongly at the moment, so she's guiding me, helping me through. So let's pull some tarot cards, get some messages. So some messages for the collective. Okay, yeah, so we've got the Two of Pentacles. First thing that came to mind as soon as the card fell out of the deck is choices. And again, you know, that's going back to the energy of this full moon in Leo, sorry, new moon. I keep getting those terms mixed up, so I do apologise, because I think I messed it up earlier as well, and I can't remember what I said. The Two of Pentacles is an energy of balance and equilibrium, kind of like I'm thinking of the card of Libra. What's it called? The Justice card. This is all about choices, and as you can see, the phrase that comes to mind for me is juggling act. It's almost like making choices. And I was watching a video of another tarot reader just recently, Icy. I always watch her readings, and to me this is all about making small choices, yeah, because this is about almost this Leo season, and astrological events that are going on at the moment is all about kind of reflection and thinking about what is serving you, what isn't, making small changes towards, you know, I think people think that it needs to be kind of all or nothing all the time, but this kind of is about juggling, reflection, thinking things through, weighing up your options, thinking about what you can do in a situation. And the Two of Pentacles is about grounding, so I feel like there's a message here. A lot of people are questioning their stability and their security. So whether that is career, finances, relationships, what brings you stability and groundedness? And that is much of your, I feel like, the collective's thought processes during this current time, is what is, you know, really securing me and grounding me and kind of serving my higher purpose and making me feel fulfilled and satisfied. And I think that's something that a lot of us are going to consider. Yeah, Four of Pentacles. So this is holding on to something. So when I see Four of Pentacles, I feel like, and when I see Two of Pentacles and Four of Pentacles together, 2 and 4 is 6. 6 in numerology concerns love and relationships. I feel like this could be holding on to relationships or choosing whether or not to hold on to relationships. There's a message here about, especially with these two earth cards, it's a very grounding energy. I feel like a lot of us are thinking about, it could be, I mean, particularly because, you know, we have 2 of Pentacles and 4. This could be a lot about relationships and security. Who is making us feel secure? Who is really making a difference to our lives? Who is making us feel good? What relationships in our lives do we hold dear? And it's about, because again, this new moon in Leo tomorrow is a very passionate energy. And it's going to kind of bring that passion to the forefront. So in terms of relationships, it's about unconditional love and who we want to hold on to, you know, what we want to hold on to, what do we hold dear. But it's about making choices, you know, about what is important, what isn't, what is working for us, what's not working for us. And I know that's not specific to Leo season or to these specific astrological events that are happening at the moment, but that energy is obviously significant for the collective. Yeah, so... But yeah, obviously Pentacles here, it could be about finances and stuff like that, but I think it's about groundedness, yeah. And with the new moon in Leo, we have Ace of Swords. So this is like a new beginning of clarity. So once you do start to make these small steps towards figuring out where your security and groundedness lies, what you need for yourself, in your relationships, in your life, in your career, you can find this new beginning of clarity. This is like, I love the Ace of Swords actually, because I love the idea of mental clarity and new ideas and a new way of thinking. Because, well, don't we all, you know, but I just love what the card represents. And once we start to think things through and understand, even just sometimes realizing that you have a choice. Like, a lot of people think that life happens to them. And I used to think this as well. I used to think that life almost happened to me. That I was kind of like just like a participant, you know, in the grand scheme of things. But actually it's not true. We, you know, as particularly through my spiritual journey, I've learned that I have a choice. And I have so many choices and I always get to choose. And once we start to make these choices about what we're going to hold on to, what we're going to keep dear to our hearts, and what we're going to let go of, or not pursue any longer, or not put energy into any longer, and in turn what we are going to put our energy into, that's when this new beginning, this clarity comes, right? Which is a great energy, you know. It's saying, you know, once we start to think things through, okay, yeah, again, the Lovers. The Lovers is about a connection, right? A real soulmate, twin flame connection. However, the Lovers is often the choice card. So it can be choosing whether or not to pursue a romantic relationship or a particular friendship or some kind of relationship. Yeah, not just romantic, but like platonic or whatever. It's about a relationship. Obviously, it's also the card of Gemini. So there's air energy coming in. So we're thinking about stability. Now we're thinking about ideas, right? And we're thinking about our mental space and how we think about certain things and our thought patterns and how we think of our relationship with another person or how we think about relationships. And again, because we have 6 pentacles all together across those two cards, I do feel it could be a love connection, okay? But that's not going to apply to everyone. This could be any relationship in your life, but it does feel like the theme is making choices about what relationships or friendships we are going to invest in. Okay. Yeah. Air energy again. 6 of Swords. So we've got a 6 here. Okay. So we've had 2 6s now. I feel like this new there is some kind of friendship or relationship, or maybe a few friendships or relationships that are concerning. So this, to me, could be specific for some people in the collective watching this reading. But for a lot of us, you know, however, a lot of us, you know, are going to be thinking about our relationships and friendships and connections. Okay. And I feel like obviously 6 of Swords, we all know, is moving into calmer waters. So going from kind of choppier times when things are a bit more difficult and uncertain towards the calm. You can see he's going through the, like, you know, choppy waters into the calm waters here. I think it's very much about moving from a place of uncertainty to, there's definitely choice, because I keep hearing choice, 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 choice. It's about choices. So just know, this is what is coming through for me in my mind. This is what I'm thinking about. You do have the power to choose, and you have not even the power. You have the right to choose who to invest in, whether or not to invest in someone anymore, whether a relationship serves you or doesn't. And there's an element of choosing to pursue a connection or to not pursue a connection that brings you into a time of calm. Let me just have a little look. But it's nice because even though we're changing suits, we go from 2 of Pentacles, we've got 4 of Pentacles, we go to a 6. Well, we went Ace and then 6. So there's quite a bit of progress during that time from a number standpoint, right? There's definitely progress that is happening at this time, yeah, because we go from 2 to 4. Again, even numbers, so very positive. So the message is very positive. It's not, you know, for me, it just seems like the common theme that's coming out for the collective is making choices about relationships and connections for your stability, yeah, for your groundedness. And making those choices and forming new ideas and gaining clarity is what's going to bring you into calmer times. And also, this could be journaling. This could be, because journaling really helps me. I've got 2 journals. I've got like a shadow work journal and a manifestation journal, because you should never at one point I was writing both in one book, and apparently you should never do that, so I have one journal for each. But journaling really helps me to organize my ideas, because I'm a Gemini, right? Gemini sun, and I talk a million miles a minute, and literally, like, sometimes what I say comes out like I just go on and on and on and on, and then I lose where I'm going with it, and I kind of lose track of my point, and then I'm off on a tangent, and then I just forgot what your question was, and then, you know what I mean? So I feel like journaling helps to organize your ideas. So there could be it, because I was just journaling not long ago. I was just writing a few bits in my journal and some notes. So there could be a message there that's relevant to journal, to write down your ideas, organize your thoughts, meditation. This is what brings clarity, a connection with our higher self, you know, to understand our true wants and desires, and a lot of our deep knowing will become clear. Listen to your intuition. And this is what's going to bring clarity, right? Connecting with your higher self, to kind of have conversations with yourself, you know, about what you really want and need from the relationships in your life. Yeah, so we've got 4 of Cups. So 4 of Cups is about, I was just about to say turning your nose up to an offer, right? Turning your nose up to an offer. Being like, someone is making an offer, an emotional offer, and it's just not enough for you. So it could, again, it could well be in a connection. It could be saying that you are giving more to a connection potentially than the other person is, whether that's a friend, platonic relationship, romantic relationship. You feel like this person is not giving enough. And again, that could be something to do with this choosing, you know, what's right for you, because, you know, if we do have friendships or relationships where the give and take is not equal, and we feel like putting all the work in and someone else isn't really reciprocating that. That's where problems arise. And it feels like you might be feeling bored and stagnant, okay, with something, as if kind of what someone else is giving to a situation is not as much as you, or not as much as you would like. Yeah, but we do then have Arrows of Love, okay, which is romantic communication. So this person is going to reach out, whoever this concerns, right? If this is a romantic connection, this applies to you, and you're feeling a little bit like this person isn't putting in as much as they should be, they are going to communicate with you, okay, and tell you how they feel. All right. And again, with wands, this is fiery energy. Could be dealing with an Aries, Leo, Sag, but they could come forward with communication. It could mean also that you communicate with them how you feel about them, or how you feel, and that you do really care about them. Because again, you know, we all have free will. This is not saying you're going to choose to leave someone behind. This is saying that you have a choice, and we all have free will. So this is saying that there are just some choices to be made for some of us, right? And by making a choice to invest or not invest in a relationship is going to bring us into a time of calm. Because, you know, I think once we, possibly the message here is, once you communicate to this person what it is that you need, because I feel like you haven't. I feel like this is where the problem is. You haven't communicated to this person how you feel as of yet, but you will. And they will communicate with you about how they feel, or you approach them and communicate how you feel. And obviously that is going to come some way to either enabling you to make this choice about whether to invest, or this is going to, you know, just put you in a bit of a better position when dealing with this. Queen of Pentacles, yeah. So again, you know, I think it is about security. I think with the Queen of Pentacles, again, that clarifies probably what I said earlier. That's my dog. No, it's not a pig. It's my dog. And I think it's because the postman's just gone. So again, Queen of Pentacles, the message to me is very clear. You know, this is about what is going to sustain you emotionally, keep you grounded. You know, you are all about centering yourself right now with your purpose, you know, your life's purpose, aligning yourself with your goals and aspirations for the future. This is about looking at, what do I need? Because Leo season, as we all know, I mean, just, you know, it's all about that. Really, for me, Leo season feels like feeling desirable, yeah, feeling powerful, feeling sexy, feeling, you know, feeling yourself, basically. That's how I would describe it. And this Queen of Pentacles, she, you know, again, queens are like the inner state of the suit. So whereas it's not the King of Pentacles, this is the Queen of Pentacles. She's in her head and she is thinking about what she needs for the future, for stability, for grounding. And I feel like this stability is achieved once you have some difficult conversations, you know. Start telling people what you need. Ooh, that one popped out straight away. Aquarius, the Star. Wish fulfillment. This means you're wishing for something. I think all you want is, or I say all you want, but I think what you're wishing for is stability, and to know where you're at with certain people, and to know where you're going, and to understand like what your goals are, to get a more, maybe to become more organized. So, you know, we all make, for example, like we'll start thinking, I want this, I want to achieve this, I want to do this. And then the next step is making like a plan or a to-do list. And we start ticking off those little tasks that all amount to a big change. And I think that's what you're thinking about. And I think you're wishing to gain this, you know, clarity. And I think because, again, this is in the upright position. So this, to me, feels like you're wishing for, and it can be wishes being granted. So I feel like you will receive in the near future this sense of stability, and you'll know where you stand, right? I think that is potentially what the message is there. And we have the Emperor. So the Emperor could be, you know, divine masculine. Yeah, we have Temperance on the bottom of the deck. So it could be about coming into balance. It could obviously be divine, you know, like divine counterpart. It could be divine masculine. So again, there's no gender in tarot, but it could be that this is the person that you're thinking about. Because I often feel like when the Emperor comes up, this can be like your counterpart. So it's almost like you're wishing for things to come into balance with this person. So again, if it is a romantic connection, could be the Emperor is typically associated with Aries, but this could be coming into balance, and you're wishing for this Mr. Right. You're wishing for this person to come through on a romantic sense. It could be to become a boss, get a leadership role. Could be concerning work, feeling powerful. Again, it can be someone who's manipulative, potentially. Someone who has Aries in their chart. But because it's in the upright position, I don't feel negatives from this as such. I just think either you're wishing for, you know, your power, your leadership, you're wishing for you to come into yourself, right? As I described Leo season before. And then we've got Nine of Swords reversed, which fell out of the deck. So I feel this just leaves you, this takes away this feeling of being trapped and stuck where you are. I think you're coming into your power and you're coming into yourself, right? And it's a good energy. It feels really good. I mean, Nine of Swords. We don't really have any negative cards as such. Yeah, you don't feel trapped in situations where, with the Page of Cups, you know, someone's not offering enough emotionally. You don't feel kind of trapped in situations where you feel like you have to remain in connection with someone or keep making an effort with someone. I don't think you feel trapped anymore. You don't feel stuck. You feel the ability to, could be a Pisces that you're dealing with the moon. But things are going to be revealed again with the new moon. You know, things are revealed and understood with that Ace of Swords. I feel like you are understanding during Leo season or during this period of time that you aren't trapped in situations that you don't want to be in. And this can be a quite discerning when you begin to set boundaries and you begin to be like open with people, and you think, right, you know, when you start having these difficult conversations and you're not used to it, as I've learned, it's really daunting at first, but you start to realize, actually, I'm not trapped. I don't have to, just because this person has been my friend for ages and they've been a shit friend, I don't have to maintain the friendship. If I don't want to, I can say I'm walking away and I don't have to argue about it. It's just your choice. And I think you're starting to understand, you know, because things are going to be revealed to you that help you to make these choices and help you to see that actually, if someone isn't putting enough effort in with you, you're not stuck, you're not trapped there. You can choose to walk away and, you know, take back your energy. Yeah. Unexpected, something unexpected here. Something could be unexpectedly revealed to you that enables you to not feel trapped anymore. So this could be news, this could be an unexpected event, this could be finding out something that you weren't, that comes as a bit of a shock. But again, you know, the Tower brings things down to their foundations in order for Two of Wands, a new beginning. This unexpected chain of events, I feel like maybe whatever the outcome is of you addressing this connection or this person, there could be some kind of unexpected event that sparks this new beginning. Okay, but I feel like there's a celebratory energy that comes with this, and you're really feeling you know, like, you know, it's a real thing to celebrate. So whatever the outcome, I feel like it's going to be worthy of celebration, and you're going to be really happy about the outcome. Yeah, the outcome is going to be a good one. So the Tower's nothing to be afraid of. It just says that, you know, something is going to kind of prompt. 3 could be a third party, only because I've had the Three of Swords and the Three of Cups. Sun on the bottom of the deck, Leo energy, happiness. I feel like maybe it's healing, you know, because we've got the Three of Swords here. I don't feel like this ends in heartbreak. I just feel like it's a journey in healing. What am I getting here? For some of you, the person that you're dealing with, you could be in a triangle. Because I'm literally looking at these cards and we've got 2 of Wands, we've got 3 of Cups and 3 of Swords. So there's a water, a fire sign and an air sign. But this brings a new beginning. And I feel 3 of Swords can be healing, although it is the upright, in the upright position. It could be that things are revealed to you about why this person isn't trying hard enough. Maybe they're giving to someone else as well as you. But I feel like whatever you do find out with the Moon and the Tower, it's going to bring you clarity. And it's going to empower you to make the right choice for you. And that in turn starts this new beginning. Because the world is available to you. You can have anything you want, do anything you want, go anywhere you want. So there's almost like a theme here of like not being stuck. Not being afraid to, what's the word? Like not being afraid to address things that aren't working for you, even if it concerns people. Because sometimes, like, if we are not happy in a job, if we get another job, we're not, especially if you work for like a big corporation or something like that. Again, this is just a really vague example. But you're not hurting anyone personally by leaving your job, are you? They'll find someone else and, you know. But when you're dealing with friendships and relationships and connections, to set boundaries, you know, is, especially if you've known somebody for a long time or you've been with someone for a long time, it can be really scary. But I feel like the message here is that you do have a choice. And when you do start to set boundaries and start thinking about what it is that you really need, I think this is really empowering. And you may find out something that shocks you and causes you pain. But I just feel like it's for the higher good. I mean, wouldn't you rather know? Wouldn't you rather know if something was going on? No, way too many of them came out. Okay. I'm not going to actually take these. I'm going to shuffle again because these 2 fell out. But it says here, a new romantic cycle begins. Which, again, fits quite well with the reading. But also, conclusions are within reach. So, again, that pretty much sums up what I'm saying. You know, your conclusions, once you start to think this through and think about what it is, that the boundaries that you want to set and the issues that you have with certain people and how you want to address them, this is almost saying like the conclusion is within reach, and you do have the ability to work through this, and you have the strength to work through this. I just have 1 card, please. Nothing is flying out of the deck as such. Nope, she says. The answers you need are coming. Full Moon in Gemini. And again, with the Full Moon in Gemini, we've got the Ace of Swords. So like I was saying, the answers that you need are coming. With meditation, with journaling, things like that. So let me just, sorry. Let me just read from the guidebook, because her descriptions in the Moonology guidebook are amazing. So I'm just going to read it to you. So Full Moon in Gemini, 72. Okay. So this card is a reminder that it's important to speak your truth. But remember, your words have consequences and impact your listener. Right now, you need to guard against indiscretion. The answers you need may well come soon. The issue you're facing could be 1 or a few conversations away from being resolved. This is exactly what I said in the reading, actually. If you're inquiring about a love situation, a little flirting may be called for. If you're in the middle of an argument, this card comes to you as a reminder of the old, very non-Gemini message. Least said, soonest mended. It's good to talk, but be careful you aren't causing any issues with your words. Words have enormous power. As metaphysician Florence Scovel-Shinn put it, your word is your wand. You create magic and your own reality every time you express yourself. So, by the way, Florence Scovel-Shinn, it's funny that should come up because I'm just reading this. I've read one of her books already, but this is Florence Scovel-Shinn, all about manifestation. If I'm right, she was born in the 20s, I want to say. But yeah, get some of her books that's there. Attuned to the moon. So have an important conversation, but stay calm. So again, you know, this talks about important conversations, like I've said within this reading already, important conversations with people, but stay calm. Yeah. Additional meanings for this card. Don't be superficial. Someone is trying to flirt with you. Have you noticed? Job applications have good prospects. You need to laugh off this situation and just move on. Yeah, so there's a sense of, you know, don't take it too, you know, these conversations can go one of two ways. So sometimes it's best to just say how you feel calmly. Other person reciprocates. Kind of draw a line in the sand and leave it where it is. Talk and more talk. As the emotional full moon moves into the communicative sign of Gemini, again, that's the energy. That's obviously not what's going on astrologically at the moment. That's what's in the card. It's too easy to say too much, so mind how you go if you pull this card. This card can also indicate an enjoyable social event. Since the full moon in Gemini is a great time socialising. Okay, so it's also a good omen for study, if you're studying at the moment or considering studying. So it's all about learning and that sort of thing. So yeah, basically, you know, I think, you know, tomorrow I'll be doing my little rituals and things as usual, but I think I just hope that's been helpful for you, and I just wanted to have a look into the energies because I felt a bit weird over these past couple of weeks, and after learning about the Lionsgate, you know, I just wanted to do a bit of a reading for that energy. So I just want to thank you all for watching this, and again, I hope it helped you in some way, and it was informative, and please let me know if any of it resonates with you, and yeah, don't forget your rituals tomorrow. Set your intentions. Great time for manifestation, by the way, so be clear, you know, on what it is that you want to manifest. Do your rituals, and lots of journaling and meditation, because that's going to bring that clarity for you. All right. Thanks everyone for watching, and I hope you all have a wonderful weekend, and I'll see you soon.